Today we'll be taking a look at the Magic of Scheherazade, an early RPG that was released in Japan in 1987 and later in North America in 1990. Set within the folk tales of the Arabian Nights, this game is a mix in action-adventure and RPG mechanics, making it quite unique for its time. The plot was fairly simple. You need to rescue the princess from the evil wizard while traveling to several towns, as well as various time periods, and recruiting different party members to help you fight the many monsters and bosses along the way. Hello, today I have a guest here with me, my friend Chuck. He enjoys eating food with ram sticks.
It's delicious and it's high speed.
Chuck, can you tell us anything about your gaming history? As far as, did you have a Nintendo? Did you grow up with that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like
I grew up with Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, all the basics. I even remember a little Atari.
Okay.
Showing my age there a bit. A lot of PC games. I got really into it when Half-Life first came out, and I was a massive Doom buff.
Okay.
Like getting into the WAD files and everything, the whole Christmas remakes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of the starts of it, and I played PS2, PS3, PS4, Xboxes, all that fun stuff. I really always enjoyed RPGs. It's a lot of Star Ocean, Final Fantasy, Zelda, stuff like that.
While we go through this game, just kind of remember what it was like playing Nintendo back in that era, the graphics, the music. We're kind of gonna try to think back in that time while we look at this. So.
Yeah, back when your brain is kind of filling in most of the graphics.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
We'll get your impressions of this game and see what you think about it. Have you ever played it before?
I don't think I've ever pronounced it before.
Okay. Yeah. It's one that I don't think a lot of people's played. We had it. I remember my dad used to play it a bunch, and I used to watch him play it. And but again, I used to look at the title, and I never knew how to pronounce it either. So, but let's take a look at it. This game was developed and published by Culture Brain. It was released in Japan in September 1987. Culture Brain saw how successful the NES was by the late 1980s, and they decided to open a branch in the United States and publish the English version that we finally got in January 1990. They did make some graphical and musical changes to this when it was released in North America, which was interesting because the Enix did that with the original Dragon Warrior game as well. They released it in Japan, and then later when it came to America, there was actual visual changes and things like that.
So is it to clean up graphics, or are they doing it for like cultural changes or something?
I think it was mostly small things like cultural changes and the type of music that played. So the first thing we're going to look at is actually an advertisement from the GamePro magazine in 1990. You can see the title, the cover, art. This was the American cover art.
The cover did nothing to make that more pronounceable.
Not at all. Not at all. You get the idea, though. I think the way it's painted, like that whole Arabian Nights vibe, that Persian feel,
But that was box art back in the day. A bunch of crazy stuff on there.
Yeah. It tells you stuff about the game. So it mentions here, there's 5 chapters of magic and mystery, over 750 dazzling screens. So, we'll see later, but have you ever played the original Legend of Zelda NES? So you know how you transition screens, left and go north, south, east, west. Or this one's kind of strange like that, where it had the elements of the action adventure style, like the very first Legend of Zelda game.
Right.
The top-down, screens.
Yeah.
But then sometimes during your transition of screens, you would get into a fight with some monsters, and that would go to a turn-based style, or turn-based RPG style. Artificial intelligence enhances the game even more. Magical battles with 11 allies. You can recruit. Yeah, you can recruit throughout the different areas and times and stuff. You actually go and find and recruit people to help you out, and they all have their own different types of attacks or strengths. One might be more of a healing support. Others might be more buff, debuff. Right. Some are actually more physical attack.
So can you have 11 people in your party at one time?
Not at once. No, you choose who you want to fight with you during those battles and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's exciting.
This,
sold it right there.
yeah, this is cool. This is actually flyer of the Japanese style. So obviously you can see completely difference from our style.
Massive.
And yeah, I like this a lot. I wish we would have gotten this style, but you know, but you can see these cheerful people up here on this flying carpet. This little cat guy, which you know, he's big part of the game. You'll see him.
Cool.
And this, I think, was the backside or attachment to it. So it says right there, you know, the Magic of Sheherazade. And then you see a bunch of these anime style drawing of the actual characters from, you know, remember those 11...
Oh, yeah. Including big hair guy.
Yeah, 11 hair, yeah. Discover Arabian Nights, super exciting fantasy. Yeah, and it's really fantasy based because you have everything in there, like the cat guy, you have the guy with the wings, you got the guy that's like a walking pumpkin, you know.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that some kind of puppet or that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you have like these this guy's like a huge genie, you know, that kind of stuff. So
the fairy that looks like that's all nose. Really, that's cool.
Yeah, there's like a robot in there and everything else.
Oh, okay.
This one is the Nintendo Power Review that came out. I don't know when it came out, but let's just assume it was either 89 or 90, probably 90. Yeah. Because the game came out in 90. But this was a review they did. It shows you some screen grabs of the game, gives you a little bit of info. This is showing you that you can fight on screen, again, like the Legend of Zelda. And then down here it's showing you that there's like a turn-based system as well. So you kind of have those two different combat systems depending on where you are at the time. So they gave it pretty good reviews at the time.
Cool.
This next one here is also from Nintendo Power. It shows like secret passwords and stuff. You know, Nintendo always had tips, tricks, sometimes cheats, things like that. So this one was showing you how the passwords could work for you to get through the different worlds and stuff.
Cool. Okay.
Tells you the different worlds and some passwords to hop to the different worlds and what's in them. So Scheherazade, if I'm saying that right, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that. Scheherazade, she's actually the name of the princess that you're trying to save in this world. So she's the princess from that Arabian Nights story. I guess from the story, she's actually the one who's telling the story. In this, she's just your love interest, and you're trying to go save her from this evil wizard.
Just like Zelda.
Just like most of the games, yeah. I mean, it's literally there's a big bad evil guy who's still the princess, and you're going to save her, and you're the hero.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean that's like early NES.
Yeah.
They found a format where like, all right, this is what we do.
Exactly. Yeah. Over and over again. So as you saw those different worlds there, that they were mentioning that you can jump from the different worlds, whether you use the cheats or you do it yourself. There's actually 5 different chapters of the game, and each chapter is broken up by the world. So once you finish the first world, which is the water world, and then you complete that by being that boss, you are then sent back in time and through space and time to the next world, which is like the desert world, for instance.
Okay.
There's others like the forest world and flower world and stuff like that. So
Nice.
one of the cool things they did do in this game, which, you know, you did see that in some of the early RPGs, Western RPGs and stuff like that probably. But I don't know when the earliest JRPG did this, but this was the earliest that I know of. It allowed you to actually choose your class right in the beginning. So you can choose if you wanted to play as the fighter, the wizard, or the saint. Think about it for a second. And later, you could actually go to the mosques and change your class, because certain bosses and things like that, you would have to like change to, because the weaknesses and stuff you have to change to be able to beat them, things like that. Of course, you have to figure that out, or get tips in game and stuff to figure these things out.
Or just rage quit like 20 times and that's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it. I'm a fighter.
Play it over and over until you figure it out. Yep. Speaking of that, dying, you had 2 lives and then game over. So if you died, you can kind of come back, keep going. You died again, it's game over. But you can go to the mosques and do a save, but the saving in this one was back to that password style. Remember a lot of the NES games had the passwords?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Blaster Master, Metroid.
Tons of them.
Metroid.
Yeah, so for instance, so you would go to the mosques, you would get your password, you'd probably write it down and then go try to fight the boss, or then try to go further, you know, and then if you died or, you know, the game quit, you put your password in, go back. So
absolutely.
So this game also had all your traditional, RPG/JRPG elements. Shops, item shops, and weapon shops and stuff. You had the inn in this game. It was the hotel. The mosque in this one, which was like for you to revive dead characters and stuff like we were kind of talking about, and saving your game. And then there was also a casino in this game.
Oh, nice.
And parts of the game.
Nice.
Also, there were certain times of the year in the game that would actually influence your chances of winning and stuff too. Like when there was an eclipse, I think it was, you had a better chance of winning on the casino
cool.
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we have the Nintendo Power Counselor's Corner of the game, and it's giving you some tips to get through the maze on the second chapter. So it's kind of neat, showing you, where you need to step, who you're going to find when you get through it. This little flying squirrel guy. It actually calls him a monkey. He looks like a flying squirrel. So his name is Supika?
Supika?
I'm assuming that's how you say it. Supika? Supika?
You're saying whoopee.
It's yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a translation.
And here's another Counselor's Corner, which is showing you how to get to the Fire Palace on Chapter 4. How you have to go back to the past, get the Holy Robe, this kind of fun stuff.
Okay.
And it also shows you what ally you are going to get in that one, which is this little guy who looks like a little robot thing.
It's like a peach with hands. His name is Goobibi.
Yeah, Goobibi.
Goobibi.
Yeah, I don't know what he is, but that's the helper for that one.
Awesome.
It also kind of shows you here what that boss battle looks like, which is kind of cool.
That's cool. Okay.
The boss battles were more like that Legend of Zelda style. It wasn't the turn-based fight for the bosses. It was the action adventure style where you actually had to move out of the way to avoid stuff. Do your abilities, whatever you're attacking with, things like that, magic, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. And of course, Nintendo Power had sections for cheats and things like that. The classified information section. And here, if you take a look at this, you'll see it actually. You remember that level skip code sec that you could put in that we mentioned earlier, the level skips? Well, this actually tells you how you can do it in a different way, where you can not only level skip, but it also powers you up at the beginning of that level.
Nice.
So you'd start, let's say, level 1 at level, the first world at level 5 with a bunch of items. Or
kind of like New Game Plus or something like that.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Okay. But this was more like a hidden cheat that you wouldn't have found out in the game that was put, Nintendo Power let you know about it through their classified information section.
Okay.
There was also a rumor, as we see here, of the Magic of Sheherazade 2. Word is that along with its many kung fu-oriented titles, Culture Brain is working on a sequel to the fantasy adventure game, The Magic of Scheherazade. We'll keep you posted. Now, the sequel to this was planned by them to be released on the SNES. SNES. Everyone calls it SNES these days.
SNES.
I've always called it SNES. Yeah. Anyways, there was rumor that it was going to be released for the SNES for the second version of the game, but it was never created. So gotcha. I don't know exactly why. I didn't hear anything about that. But so the next thing we're going to look at is the Japanese cover art, which I like a lot. What do you think about it?
Oh yeah, that's much better.
This, to me, like looking at this, if I saw this in the store, I would be like, we need to buy this. I'm a kid. This came out, I was 5. I probably wouldn't have played it when I was 5, but let's say I would have played it a few years later. I would have been like, look at this game. Bright pink, yellow, there's all these blues. Everyone's happy and excited. Today, it kind of, to me, it's reminiscent of like the Studio Ghibli. Have you seen any of the Studio Ghibli anime?
Yeah, absolutely.
But you see how like these characters are drawn on here? To me, that's the most similar representation that I could think of. Well,
they had success with that art style like in future games too. Like I remember, what was it, Monster Boy or something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, stuff like that worked later on down the road.
Yeah. So the cartridge for the game, the bright blue with the pink, same thing with the animated characters. That thing, looking at this, I'm like, as a kid, I want to play this game, Like, this looks like a game I'm going to spend a lot of time on.
Gosh, I want to play this now as an adult.
We'll play it here in a minute. And then, of course, you have the American version, with the big Nintendo Power sticker on it, Nintendo Entertainment.
big monsters, giant castle in the background, explosions, Arnold Schwarzenegger with a Gatling gun kind of thing. So all very Americanized.
Yeah, with the whole, painterly fantasy. We saw this looking at the last video that I did with the Dragon Quest. The Japanese cartridge and art and all that was very animated. Which were really colorful and stuff, and then you get the American version of it, and it was all very realistic with the fantasy art style, painted kind of looking.
It's like the fantasy version of Gone with the Wind or something like that. Just
yeah, just more shirts on these guys. And of course the cartridge had the same art. We had those plain kind of mostly gray cartridges, although I do remember having the gold Legend of Zelda 2 cartridge.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But you got the gray, and then you have just basically a mini version of the thing. I still like the Japanese cartridge so much better.
Is it bad that every time I see one of those cartridges, like my lungs start to hurt a little bit from having to clean those things all the time?
Blowing on it all the time, making it worse. So I'm sure you remember Nintendo games usually came with stuff. It had the little instruction manual, and they had like the starter map thing, which gave you, the different areas and how you can go through them without having to always figure it out yourself or draw it out yourself or whatever. So
yeah, I wish more games these days would actually come with that.
I do too.
The booklet and everything, and said now let's just go to this website or go to that website or here's a PDF. Like, no, give me something to read while I'm using the bathroom or something.
That's hilarious. Here's a better view of that travel map. So in that last one you saw was that folded map I mentioned. It was actually a travel map. The map showed off different worlds here. So it gives you some tips, where to go, what to do. This is very it doesn't give you every little detail. There's still stuff you have to figure out.
Yeah.
But it gave you guidelines. When you first start playing it. So again, chapter 1, Water World, not the movie. Moon, yeah. Not the movie.
And Papanol.
And it tells you at the end, the Aqua Palace shows you someone that you can recruit.
Kibabu. All right, these pronunciations are just, I'm having a blast with this.
Yeah, we'll see. So what you'll do is actually part of the way through you go back in time to the past, and you recruit this cool guy right here. He's like a big genie. His name's Farouk. Farouk
with the nose.
Yep, exactly. Big dude, big nose, coming out of the genie lamp. It also mentions, the chapter 2, the desert world. It gives you some tips, and it breaks down a few of the other worlds. Again, it doesn't give you every detail, and you don't teach you every tip and trick.
Oh yeah, this is how you beat the game, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. It just gives you guidelines. Gets you, in case you get lost, where to kind of look next. Next part is the title screens. I wanted to do like a side by side. So the one on the left, that's the Japanese title screen. The one on the right is the American, or not American, North America title screen. Huge difference.
Big difference. Wow. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why we didn't have a cool, like this huge palace in the background of ours.
Right.
Again, bright blue. You got like some desert stuff going on there.
All happy fantasy kind of stuff,
Yeah, ours is just like, hey, it's black, it's got stars. And
you
can't
has
even...
a flaming sword right on top.
Yeah. And the words are so hard for you to read. They had to actually write it below it on the title screen. See it there?
Yep.
Scheherazade.
They should have put the hyphens in there too, so you could say it out loud when you're.
They should have just typed it out phonetically underneath it in like brackets. So as it was mentioned earlier, how you can recruit various allies throughout the game to help you, get through it. That usually took place during the turn-based battles, where you can choose who's fighting with you. You could set up party formations, and depending on those formations, some of them will group up. Like you have 2 allies, for instance. Some of them, the grouping of those would allow you to actually get more powerful abilities, like magic abilities and things like that during that battle. And some of the enemies would group up as well that you'd be fighting. You'd have to figure it out, but there were some groupings that were like counter groupings to those enemies.
Oh, nice.
Enemies would power up a little bit by being grouped a certain way and have access to more powerful abilities than if they were not grouped up.
So like wedge formations and stuff like that.
It's not necessarily the formation as much as just which monsters are with other monsters. In this, they're called demons, but So, if you have, ally A and ally C together, now all of a sudden you have this extra, magic blast that hits everybody that you wouldn't have had if you didn't put A and C together. If you would have put A and B, you wouldn't have had that. Right. They still could have done their regular attacks and regular magic or magic abilities.
Right. But you gotta have them certain layouts.
Okay. Yeah, which again, up until then, I don't know if it was done before. It may have been done before. This is the earliest that I personally have seen this happen. So based on all the advertisements and the artwork and all that stuff we just looked at, what do you think so far? Are you interested?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool so far. That's like I said, there's definitely a whole lot of like Zelda components in there. A lot of Ultima components. Like there's a lot of stuff that it has in common with a bunch of other games at the time. Which again, it was Nintendo. They found a format and were like, all right, let's not mess with this format.
Sure. Yeah, so you said there is pulling from things that came from before, but there's also like a couple little things that they're doing totally new and different. At the time, and I feel like they were trying to experiment a little bit by giving you this action adventure RPG, because you do level up and you do have items and all that fun stuff. But then all of a sudden, sometimes you're in a turn-based battle, and then you have like your little squad guys, and so pretty interesting things they were doing there. So let's go ahead and jump in the game and take a look at how it runs and what you think of it. And feel free to obviously make comments and stuff while we're playing. I'll try to read some of the stuff that happens and stuff, just so we get the idea of the story and things like that.
Culture break. Oh yeah, that takes me back.
You like that music?
Oh yeah, it's that old school NES music.
I'm just gonna go on and put it on fast. That's the speed of the dial, dialogue speed. We're just gonna go ahead and go fast. I'm gonna put Z, E. I can't find it because I'm blind.
R. There you go.
And O. Sorry, I'm like super blind right now. Not really. One day, peaceful Arabia was attacked by the demons. The diamonds. The evil magician Sabaron summoned them from the dark world. Now, the funny thing is, does that not sound like the evil magician Sauron?
Sauron? Yeah, I was thinking that this whole time. Like, Sauron, come on.
It's just funny. I know it's not, but just kind of reminds me of that. Anyways.
Sauron.
For his evil desire.
Oh.
One brave magician attempted to fight him, but he failed. And his sweetheart was taken, and all his memories were erased. He was even thrown into a different time period.
Just screw that guy, that's why.
Do you remember this? The young magician is you. Only you can save Arabia. Please fight Sabaron again. I am Coronia, the time spirit. I was searching for you. Only you can beat Sabaron. Please help us. Man, if I put no right now, I wonder if the game would end.
I think not.
I'll just hit yes because I don't want to start all over again. Please select Arabian class.
No Corona.
So the difference between these was the fighter obviously was better with all the swords and stuff. You can get the stronger swords and things like that. The saint was kind of, I think, in the middle as far as the offensive and offensive stuff and the magic. Okay. They weren't great at those things, but they had better defense-based stuff. Like you can get shields and a few other magical items that only they can equip.
Right.
And then the magician can use all the different like magic rods and stuff.
Okay, gotcha. So this is like old school cleric class where it's not necessarily healer and support class. It's all kind of like middle of the road between fighter and magician, really.
Yeah.
Like a Hexen.
Oh.
Hexen. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the magician just because I like blasting stuff with magic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plus, in this game, you'll see the rod actually is like the ranged attack, where the sword's the up close attack. Oh, nice. And I've always felt like it was easier just to go ahead and blast with it. Blast with a rod.
Waterworld. Maroon.
All right, so start off with this mosque.
Wow.
This old guy right here. Oh, you are the great magician Isfaz, descendant. Welcome back to Arabia. Funny thing too about this, you are the descendant of this great, long lost hero, legendary hero.
Isfa.
In this game, Isfa, which is funny because the Dragon Quest, you are a distant relative of the legendary hero Erdrick.
Oh, okay.
So, and obviously that game actually came out before this one, but it's just interesting falling back. And I'm not saying they necessarily copied it, but maybe one of those kind of tropes that fell in the fantasy games, You will depart to defeat Sabran, won't you?
No. No, taking a vacay.
We'll just say yes for the sake of the gamers.
Coronavirus. Quarantine. Kick it.
Sabran took away the great Arabian king Faisal and his 4 princesses.
Oh.
Yes, your sweetheart, Princess Scheherazade. 2. 0. Find Sabran and defeat him. You're the only hope for Arabia. You can do it.
You are so sure of my abilities.
He just did the whole, you're our only hope.
Oh.
First, talk to the town people. Press the start button, then select speak. And talk to people with the B button. Now go. Good luck. Listen to the people of the town. It's that little cat guy with the crown. That was that Coronia. Coronia.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to say it properly. Coronia.
Not Corona.
No, it's Coronia. So starting off, obviously they're giving you this how do I play the game, and it's telling you basics. So A is jump. B is speak. Hey, look out here. 0. 0. You can save Arabia like Isfa.
Yes, we can. Strange Mario-looking character.
0. You are having a hard time, aren't you? Your sweetheart princess Scheherazade was taken away by Sabran. I guess everyone is like telling me these things because apparently my character, remember he said your memories are wiped, so it's not necessarily the game's teaching you, it's just that they all know that you're like an idiot right now and doesn't know anything.
But
so
you can save the world.
Yes, exactly. You did it before. They just have to tell you how to do everything.
Put on a shirt, you lady.
So if you press start, you can actually change what's on A and what's on B.
Okay, what is Oprah?
This is a magical spell, a starting magical spell, which uses, you can see there's on the bottom you have like jump speech, speak, sorry. H is your health, M is your magic, E is your experience points, right now we're level 1, C is your coins, and then there's some other stuff on the side, which is just different items you have and stuff. But
it's like a pill, a key, a loaf of bread, and...
Yes, and the last one's a drink. So the keys are for locked doors. The bread is basically if you get knocked unconscious in a battle, it basically resurrects you essentially without using your life.
Okay.
The pills are like vitamins, I believe. I can't remember exactly. I think they're vitamins. And then the drink thing is instead of it's like the bread's for HP and the drink is for MP. So and you can buy those at the store and stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to actually not do anything because I need to talk to people. So let's just go off into the town. Look at this guy. He's got a snake.
What? Oh, okay.
Mushroom.
Mushroom?
Yeah, that's that drink. Mushroom restores your MP.
I thought that was some person's name. Bread restores your HP. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I assuming that's a little wine. Mushroom is like a little wine. I don't know if that's really what it is, but I think, I jumped on his head. Prepare for travel at the shop.
Get out of my hat.
So this is the shop. It has an S outside. That's how you know.
Let's go.
And here we go. Hi, how may I help you? So you could take out loans, but you have to repay them and stuff. I never did that, so I don't know how it all entails, but let's go here to shop. What would you like? Bread, mushroom, carpet. Carpet is a magic carpet.
Oh, okay.
So, a lot of the other like Western RPGs and stuff, you had like the scrolls of like exit or scroll of return.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, you buy magic carpet and you can pick which town. It has to be a town you've been to, and then you can literally ride it back. So we'll do that later just to show you because it actually has its own little scene and stuff.
We got R-Seed.
Yeah, that's I can't remember what the R stands for. It's basically you can plant. There's like 2 things. You can plant it in a certain place in the past. And then when it grows into the tree, you get like money and items and stuff.
Oh, cool.
So it grows into like basically grows like a money tree or item tree.
Okay. But
you also are able to actually use it, and it turns you basically temporary invisible. So if you're trying to like avoid some monsters or something. I'm gonna buy some bread though, just in case.
Okay.
So they cost 20 rupiah each. How many? Let's just buy one for now.
Or is it maybe it's like rupia seed?
That is what it was.
There we
Yes,
go.
the R was rupia seeds.
Nice.
I believe that's correct.
They have literal money trees.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
So you can just say yes and buy it, or you can ask for a discount, which I'm going to do, see if I get one.
Okay.
But I remember that sometimes if you get them, like if you ask for a discount and the person doesn't want to give you them, they'll actually get angry and charge you more type of thing.
Oh wow.
So you have to like be careful with it. But since I only have 50 coins, let me just see if he'll give me one. Nope. He got mad.
Oh man, his teeth.
Now you know what he does if you ask him.
Oh, he don't like that.
I want to see what happens if I go back in there. I'm not going to ask him again, but I'm curious. I'm sure.
You suck.
I think he raised the price. Let's see.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, okay,
There you
good.
go.
I thought they meant to raise it, but okay, I'll buy one. Maybe different towns or something. All right.
Wait, didn't you have 50 coins before? Now you only have. How do you lose 10 coins?
Oh, he did.
Oh.
He took my money? Okay. I guess you lose the money by making him mad.
Wow.
Well, now I'm cheap. Now I'm poor. Whatever.
Shiesty. Okay.
Look at this guy. He's got like all these cool swords. Look at him. He got all these swords. Woohoo.
Give me all those.
And he's just telling you to make sure you put a weapon on you before you. Is this the way out? I think so. I don't know. I don't know. This is the other part of town. Hey, she's dancing. What are you doing, lady?
I'm dancing.
This is the town of Mashudo.
Oh.
Hey, if you're tired, come here and rest. I'll just look at it real quick. What does it? See if the guy looks different or says anything different. No, it looks the same.
No, it's the same guy.
Please come in. 10 rupiah a night. Would you like to stay?
No.
No, that's half my money.
Get out of my store.
Oh yeah. So this is when you know you're outside of. They say I guess that's like the walls of a city type of thing. So.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to use my rod. Giggity. See?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
If you do sword, right now I just got like a little dagger, I guess.
Oh, gotcha.
But that's the animation for it.
Okay.
But again, I'm using the magician, so the rod's actually a little better for me at the moment. But you're always able to use either.
Give it to him long rod style.
You know, there's bugs.
You do not get to be a gardener in this one.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna die by bugs.
Man. Oh man. Oh, you got it.
That's a money coin. Wow. These things ain't playing. I can't even shoot them.
They are really just wrecking your day.
Got him. I know you do get random guys that pop out, like thieves that pop out. At some point you're gonna see them. There they are!
Oh.
Look at them. Every time I saw them, I always thought they looked like the,
It's like monkeys with hats.
I always thought they looked like Native Americans, like the, what is it called? Like the, what's that team? Baseball team.
The
Cleveland, not Reds.
Chiefs? Redskins?
Chiefs? No.
Chiefs?
I don't remember. Oh yeah. You're not supposed to go in the water because you die if you go in the water, so.
Oh, okay. Legendary warrior Isfa cannot swim.
It seemed like a lot of games back in the day, if you fell in the water, you lost.
Well, it's like Assassin's Creed, just, incredible assassin, amazing powers, can't swim.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta listen to the people of the town. There you go.
Oh yeah,
Like,
see,
use the
she gives you
magic
a,
of opens the-
yeah, she lets you know that there's a thing. So.
Oh, look at that.
So that's what that, I forgot to say it earlier, that's what that does. It opens any secret doors, if there is one. I heard you are going to defeat Subron. Please let me help you with this 50 rupees.
Yay.
50
Okay,
rupees.
no discounts. Find Farouk.
Yeah, Farouk, that was the guy we were talking about earlier, the one with the big nose you said.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Whoops, I didn't mean to jump over you, come here. They say there is a secret at the bottom of the moving lake.
Oh, what is that?
That's where like the boss is, I believe, at the bottom of the lake. The first boss. I am he they call Jod, and a strange one I be.
You is.
To the east on a pier was a door which came free, and behold, 50 years in the past I did see. It may sound like a dream, but I saw it, trust me.
I don't know if I want to.
So now we know where the time thing is. Oops. Farouk used to be in this world 50 years ago.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, if you go there, you can find him. Hey, thanks. Thanks for telling me where to go, sort of.
You can go back in time. You can totally do this.
Oh yeah, there's a magic, isn't it? See, he also told me, I'm gonna get used to changing it back right away.
The magic field.
Person who planted a seed a long time ago will see a great harvest. So remember I was talking about those seeds?
Oh yeah,
You plant them you plant them like in the past or whatever.
Oh.
No thieves. Oh no.
Oh, what are these things?
Those are like mermen or mermaid or mer monsters. I leveled up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's
Pampu.
the next spell that you learn, Pampu. I believe that one's the healing spell. Oh goodness.
Oh, that's useful.
Not that I have any magic left to use it. I'll have to go fight the end.
Oh, okay. So you don't get your stuff back when you level up.
No, it just increased the max. They didn't come out anymore? Oh, there they go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Whoa, that one jumped fast. Oh. Come on. You know you want to shoot me.
Whoa, what was that?
Gotcha. Give me that money. Oh yeah.
Oh.
So here's that turn-based part.
Some Rima. Okay.
So
Peace.
fight, escape, peace. Obviously, I'm gonna fight them. But here you can select which partners. I only have one right now, but this is where you would show your different allies, and you can select who you want to battle.
Okay.
Or you could choose to fight alone. Or I don't have any formations yet, but if you did,
You do it there. Okay.
And troopers, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but you can basically buy troopers, which help you during the fights and stuff.
Oh, like mercenaries?
Yeah, that's what they are, mercenaries. But I haven't bought any because they're expensive at this point in the game. So, but I'm just gonna select. I got one guy, Coronia.
Coronia. Okay.
So he's got a little bit of magic, a little bit of health, and finish. Do you want to serve again?
What?
Yes. Oh.
Oh, serve food and stuff.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
So I guess you basically eat and drink when you need to. All right. So I'm just going to finish because I didn't know what that meant. No, I don't. I want to fight.
It's a strange thing right before a fight. Like, hold up. Let me eat my sandwich.
And in this one, you can't pick the specific one you're fighting. Sometimes in the old RPGs were like that. You couldn't pick exactly which one.
Oh, okay.
So you just say I'm attacking, and then they automatically attack whoever basically up there.
Oh. Is it a random or is it?
Yeah, sort of. And the 3 is how much health they have, and it'll go down, obviously.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna attack one of those guys. Now, when I said you can't pick, what I mean is there's 3 of those Samaria things. I couldn't pick which one of those, but if there was, let's say, one of those and one of something else, that screen would then let you pick which of those
which
type of monster. Yeah. And Coronia, he can use Rod.
Defini and Maimai.
Yeah, and these are his magics.
Oh, okay.
So, I believe, I might get this wrong, but I believe this one, yeah, I don't remember. One of them I think is like, one of them debuffs the bad guys, like freezes it so they can't attack you. And I think one of them maybe boosts your defense. I
bet
can't
that's
remember.
Defini.
Possibly. It's been so long, I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna attack.
Use your rod. Oh, he brandished it.
Yeah, he brandished it. He hit him for 1. I hit him for 2. Yay.
Okay.
Now if we both just hit the same one, what would have killed it? Come on, I got hit by 2. Yeah, some of these monsters are buttholes, and they actually do that. They'll actually call their. I forgot I should have chose Rod the first time because my Rod is better since I'm a magician. I believe that's how it works. Yeah, he hit 2 of them for 1 that time, so that's good.
Okay.
Or did we both hit him for 1? Oh, we both hit him for 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, these guys.
Yes, that is the one that turns them into like a can or something. So now those ones can't actually do anything until they turn back, which might be, a few rounds. So that was the one that turns them into helpless creature or helpless items.
Oh man, it only took like 2 mana too. That's pretty useful.
Yeah.
That's it, man. You got them on the run.
And part of it's like who goes first type of thing. Like I think me using the rod means I go fast, I go first, but I do less damage.
Okay.
So if we both use our rod, we'll both go first, and it should kill him because he's the last one. Because we can both hit him for 1, you know?
There you go.
Hit him for 2. Cool. With a sword, it was causing me to go last, but it was letting me do a little more damage. Oh no!
Oh jeez, hello.
I was not ready for that. All right, now I definitely need to go sleep.
Stay a while and listen.
What's the weird music sound? Yes. Give me the money.
And now we fought.
Ah, that's okay.
Oh, they only give you like
More.
1 coin apiece.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm getting a little better at this as far as the moving part. You found a secret entrance. Before I go in it, I'm gonna not accidentally
get you a jump off.
not accidentally hit it again and waste my magic. So here you go, this is one of those time things. This is the time door. Let's go back 50 years to find Farouk and Murun through this door. Whoa.
I'm going to hurl.
You didn't tell me he was gonna suck me around like a spinning machine.
I don't like this stuff. Why is everything dark? Oh, it's nighttime.
Oh, it wasn't ready. These big freaking flying mosquitoes, whatever they are, bumblebees.
Okay, why do mosquitoes carry money?
And now you're asking the serious questions.
No, these things.
Got 1. Got 2.
And I can. Oh,
Got
you got
3.
Boom, there you go.
Dang, boy.
That's it. You brandish that magic rod. Okay, you got it.
I lied about that part. I was understanding it that way. Oh, he gave me,
Oh, look at that.
he dropped a glass of blue water or something.
Delicious mushroom.
Now if we run out of mana or MP. Oh, I leveled up again.
All right.
That's good.
Voltor. Listen. Hey, listen. Huzzah.
No, I didn't. Not yet. Maybe later.
Why is everyone asking me these questions?
Oh yeah, this is the Magic University. So with this, basically in game, it gives you kind of tips and tricks of stuff you need to help you further.
Oh, okay.
Again, before the internet, and if you didn't own Nintendo Power, or if Nintendo Power didn't cover everything in the game you were playing,
So this will actually tell you what certain things do.
Yeah, you basically pay for the different like parts of the university, the different courses, and like you learn something about the game.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna do it right now because we're, but it's kind of cool. Oh, that's a big palace or a mosque. I guess it's the mosque.
Farouk
Has been waiting for a new adventure in Horan. That's where I gotta go. I gotta go to Horan. Bringing life to friend if they died, which right now he's alive. Changing the class password.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna click on it just to see what it shows. Okay, so there's the password. So if I need, I'd write that down if I wanted to save or turn off the system or whatever. Or I was about to go fight a boss and I was afraid I was gonna be destroyed or something. Let's see what happens when I click changing class. Okay, you just pick which one. Okay, that's cool.
No.
Sometimes you just want to jump over somebody and you start talking to them and then you have to stand there and wait for them to finish talking.
I run into that a lot of work, actually.
Yeah, exactly. If you can use the flying carpet, it's only a short ride to the palace, to the place you want to go.
Will it take me to Funky Town?
It will. It just costs a little extra.
It'll take me to Horan.
Yeah. Non-stop trip to Horan. All right, let's shop and see what they got. Anything new? Bread. Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Should I buy a seed?
Hey, get some seeds.
I'll buy one.
100 rupees? That better be an awesome
no.
tree when it grows.
Maybe I can ask for a discount. What if he takes all my money?
He might get big teeth again.
Let's risk it.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
There we go. Okay, he's sad.
Let's do it.
He did not like that at all.
I feel like these guys with these swords should like do something besides. Oh, they're probably the guards.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This must be because this is the entrance. So this is probably like the guard shack of the town.
Yeah, the guard shack kind of looks like a carnival stand.
Yeah, it does. It looks like that with a bunch of swords.
Right.
Maybe that's
This is the
signs.
prison and corn dog dispensary.
Oh
No, the bridge of bad things.
Nope, there's the eclipse. That's
Oh.
what I needed. Let me go back and plant.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna walk in there. I think I can just say I want to use it. This is Magic Field River Beach. We'll go here. On the day. Yes.
Will it be a good harvest? I hope it's a good harvest.
Ah!
No.
I do want that money, but I'm not gonna get it right now.
Oh.
You son of a biscuit.
Bamboo on you.
Yeah, so basically once I got down to where I had 0 mana or nothing, when I hit to cast a spell, it automatically used the drink.
Gotcha.
Here you go.
There we go.
See how
It's
this
Voltor
works.
time.
Yes. Wait, just one? That's it?
Really?
I don't know how much it took. It might not have taken a lot though. It might have only literally zapped one. But I guess the thing is, I
yeah,
didn't have
you
to
get
aim
more.
it. I just automatically killed one of them.
Yeah,
And I think
that
it
looks-
did take 2, right?
Yeah, it didn't take much magic, so.
Oh, here we go. There's
Oh,
the
what
monsters.
is this thing? They're eyeball bushes.
Meldo.
Meldo. Oh,
Ooh.
hey, there we go.
Clean.
Nice.
Cleaned out the Meldo.
Those are not like calling allies and crap.
Yeah. At least not yet. Oh yeah. Here we
Oh
go.
man.
I hit these guys harder. They have a little more health to start with, but I think I do more damage.
Yeah. Boom.
I'd rather fight those guys than those other guys. I
Right.
leveled up.
Sweet.
Alright, finally. This is probably Farouk's town.
Oh, why are you leaving your old town?
That's why.
Oh.
I'm sad to leave. Well, why? Because it'll be swallowed soon.
No.
Oh, here's those troopers.
Oh wow.
Okay, I do, but not yet.
Is it? Oh, that's a dog, isn't it?
It does look like that, don't
It's
it?
like a pit bull with
like a
horns.
dog or an orc or something. This is the sinking town.
Oh.
Not the stinking town. That's different.
Y'all have really high hopes for the future of this town.
Yeah.
Get out of my way!
I'm busy moving. I'm Beckel. I will never leave this town no matter what.
The sinking Beckel.
He's the only NPC that's like told us his name and then told us some random stuff. Farouk is a great magician who defeated Gora with Isfa.
Oh, these names are wonderful.
So Farouk, we used to fight with my papa or my descendant. I don't know how far back it goes.
Farouk is there.
All right, let's go talk to the Farouk. There he is. I'm the lamp spirit Farouk. 0, you are the descendant of Isfa. You are my master.
Wow, that's a good thing we didn't have to work on convincing him.
Or fighting him, yeah. I've been waiting for you for a long time. Now, let's begin our adventure. That was quick and easy, right?
All
Farouk
right,
joined.
nice.
Now I have 2 magical friends to help me.
See, that was some serious character development right there.
Quick and to the point.
It's dangerous. Don't go alone. I'll go with you. There you go.
Ooh, money bag.
Ooh, look at that.
I picked it up really fast, but it was a money bag. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's fight.
All right, let's see what Farouk can do.
You have made the formation. Finish.
Okay.
See, that's cool, ain't it? They have the...
Farouk is ginormous,
Yeah.
actually. His head's almost as big as one of those Meldos.
Yeah, he's a genie, so... And like,
Gilzade?
That's okay. That's the thing that he gets because they're to get here. Let's do it. Let's see what it does. Because the formation. Remember, I said there's bonuses and stuff between if you have the formation. These 2 actually form one of the formations.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what that does. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fireball.
He did that immediately.
Yeah, he did it first. Dang. Oh, that's what I was reading. He's using
Meldo's
the
using
Meldos
it
can
on-
heal each other.
Okay.
I was confused. I'm like, why is somebody using magic? I didn't tell him to. Okay, I didn't read it fast enough.
Oh, okay. Wait, did Farouk attack twice?
Yes, actually.
Oh,
Good thing
man.
you said that. I forgot. He does do that, yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, I got a hammer.
What? Okay, cool.
That thing does like an AoE attack, if I remember. It was an
Nice.
AoE attack.
Oh, hey, random stairs.
I just
That's
don't.
not ominous. Oh, okay. This
Whoa.
is...
Ooh, a pill.
Oh, hey.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Drugs!
He disappeared. Yes, he disappeared.
Ah.
Oh, cave monsters.
Limbros.
Brimroll. Now that we know he does double regular attacks, I'm just gonna go with that for this.
You're
Good.
going down? Going down, Blimbro.
It definitely helps having the 3 characters. Alright, this guy's gonna die because I'm gonna rod him real fast. Yay! And he gave me bread. Cool.
Oh, nice.
One more bread for me.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Oh, he almost got me.
Ooh.
These look like almost like Demon Yoshis or something. Oh, you can shoot through here. Perfect. Oh, you shoot through walls.
Can't get them under the...
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna die like that.
Yeah,
Holy
that's-
cow.
oh, wow, they did a lot of damage.
Hold on.
Yeah. Why'd you get some of that pampoo going? Oh, you can get some of that running going.
Alright, I used it a couple. You know what?
Yeah, get some Boltor going. You are all screwed.
And you, I would blow up with my wand, my rod.
Fear the power of my rod.
Don't touch my rod. Oh, this guy lives in the basement of this place.
The power of the sacred blue star, Orochi and Grant.
Oh, a new spot.
Monocom.
Monocom. I think that literally gives you money. Oh, like I think
Well,
it's
that's
like
awesome.
money come, like money come to me. Kind of like open sesame, open doors. That has nothing to do with this game. It just made me think of it.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh,
Well, that's a good thing about fighting these craps.
oh, you memorized defense.
Whoa! I hate that they spawn right at the opening of the thing. Oh, Jesus! You
Surprise!
Teleporting sons again. It kind of reminds me of the Displacer beasts. Like in some of the Baldur's Gate type of games or whatever. They just disappear and reappear. So.
Let's try that Monocom thing.
Okay.
Summon money.
Yeah.
Manifest wealth. What?
Oh, it actually sprouted the tree that I planted.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it speeds up the process. Well, that's good. I'm happy that you let me. Happy you told me to. What do you call it? So I think that stuff it's given me. I don't know what to stop.
Dude, coin 999. You got...
Holy monkey butt.
What the heck?
It says, what a surprise. It was born of various kinds of fruit. It's a big harvest. It like superpower.
Wow.
Dang.
Oh,
yeah, look, I got 10 of everything except for the keys or 9.
So go back to your menu because I think Monocom just vanished.
Yeah, it was like a one-time spell.
Ah, okay.
But
You got 15 carpets.
I think you
then.
just have to go back and talk to them to get it again, I think. Oh, I have carpets and seeds and hammers and horns.
I don't even know what these things do. It's amazing.
That's awesome. Let's go ahead and use the carpet. If I can remember where the button is. Carpet. Ready?
Cool.
We're gonna fly from here to Redoria.
Good.
See, look at this.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, can you
I
move
can
the carpet at all, or is that just
No, it's by itself.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I feel like they missed a really good part for a mini game right there. Just where
Yeah.
you zoom up and down shooting things.
Yeah.
You
But
see
I
if your
feel
tree sprouted.
So I feel like that. Well, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe that spell actually sprouted its own tree. Maybe there's another tree
Yeah.
separate from. All right, here we go.
There we go.
It just got to be 1 pixel over.
This is the time door.
Through the time door. Oh, oh.
Wow.
It's more like a time tornado.
What? Because of course your tree would be growing in the basement.
Oh man, you're right. There you
Wow.
go. It turned out good. Bring them all. So I think it gave me a bunch of money, but I already had 999 in that magic spell. Yeah, let's go die and see what happens. I'm done with it. I'm ending my life.
Free of this.
Splash. It looks like 2 swans fighting.
Oh, wow.
Chapter 1.
No bread, no nothing, just...
1 health left.
Wow.
Ready?
Boosh.
Double kill.
Goodbye, cruel world.
At least I didn't lose my levels or anything. That's good. Game over.
You took away my Scheherazade.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh,
So
there's your password. Okay.
that's pretty neat.
Nice.
So I guess it's not like a complete screw up thing.
So if you hit continue, does it just bring you right back to a mosque or something? It does.
I think I still have my same level.
Wow,
experience.
you lost 500 coin from that.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, coins lost.
Wow.
Okay. It must have took half of your money, but everything else is there, which is actually funny because in Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, when you die, you lose half your money.
Oh,
You don't lose your experience, you don't lose any items you've gathered. You are taken back to the king, or the king, I guess, resurrects you or something.
Okay.
But half your money's gone. And in that game, it takes a while to grind up some money. So.
Gotcha. Can't just summon a tree.
Yeah. So that was the game. The Magic of Scheherazade.
Scheherazade.
What'd you think?
That was interesting. That was it was good though. It was good. It was definitely early NES. But pretty cool. I like how they did the top down combat, and then the RTS. It would be nicer if you were able to select individual targets, but it's all right. It's good.
Yeah, I don't know. At least I know that became a thing later in JRPGs, obviously. But I do know there was several of the older ones where it was kind of like that, where you just kind of like, you just chose what you're going to do, and it kind of did, it attacked whoever type of thing.
It was kind of by random and all that.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite was like I said, the little sprites of the characters. I just thought they looked so cool. I know there's a ton more characters we didn't get to today, I'll eventually do like a playthrough of the game. So I'll probably do like a stream, and I'll edit it down as to show like the actual game, the story, all the way through. But
we'll find out what mushroom actually is.
Mushroom?
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Mushroom. That's what it is.
That was the
drink. Yeah, the drink.
Yeah.
Drink. And I was wondering if there was like a real life equivalent of it. It's like sangria or something.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I never actually looked into that, but it probably is. I mean. So Mashroob, is that how you say it? Mashroob?
I think it's mushroom.
Mashroob is just a drink.
Yeah.
Any drink. There's a couple different Mashrooms in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool deal.
Drink.
All right. We learned a thing.
We learned something today playing this game from the late 80s.
I'm gonna go home tonight and have a really delicious mushroom.
You just gotta go on YouTube, learn how to make your own mushroom. Well, thanks for coming today and being my guest. Hopefully have you again in one of the future episodes if you enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys at home and on the internet enjoyed it.
Now we know what mushroom is.
And if any of you guys have ever tried it, let us know. Tell us what it tastes like.
Send us your favorite mushroom recipes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, if you liked our video, come back and see us. Subscribe, of course. Do your little likes and all that fun stuff. If you have any kind of comments about gaming, back in the 80s, early 90s, if you've played this game, if you liked it, if you want to play it, if you have any recommendations, just let us know. Thanks for joining us, and remember, peace, love, and cheese.